Hey everybody, here we are. We're live on Zoom. We'll be getting run away really shortly. So bear with us while we get all our technology set up. And I'm going to do this now. Oop. Hey everybody, and welcome to Big Fork Fridays. Hope everyone is doing really well on this wonderful quarantine Friday. I hope I've got all the tech worked out perfectly. You can hear me loud and clear, and everything is coming through. If it isn't, please comment in the YouTube chat because that's where we are primarily going to be from today. My name is Jim. Welcome to Big Fork Fridays. We are here every Friday night till this quarantine ends. For those who've just joined us on YouTube, feel free to throw some things in the chat, objects, locations. We're going to come to offers throughout the show. I might come to you during the show, but if we can stack the chat with some stuff right now, it's going to make my life a lot easier. What have we got in store for everybody here tonight? Well, tonight we have two halves of improvised comedy. I'm going to remember to look into the camera as much as possible, guys, I promise. Two halves of improvised comedy for you. Our first half is one of our regular shows. It's called The Mixer. And it's going to take some of our favorite improvisers from Big Fork Theatre, and it's going to throw them together into a bunch of scenes for your Friday night enjoyment. And our second half, the first time we've tried this, it's an improv show in the style of a radio play. We're very excited. Our cast's been rehearsing hard. We've got a wonderful narrator, Mr. Brad Daniels, going to join us for that show. What else can I tell you? Not too much else. Everyone at home, I hope you enjoy the show. I hope it helps you through this Friday night in the weird time that we are living in. Once again, Jim, Big Fork Theatre, and we're going to get things underway. Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm going to try and keep an eye on what the chat's doing. Lots of offers. Excellent. Kangaroo Island. We might use that later. Pie Factory. Hello, everybody that's joining us. Can hear you perfectly. That's the best kind. Thank you, Luke O'Brien. That's the best kind of feedback. So we're going to get things underway. And I'm going to bring the cast for The Mixer to our digital stage here. So can I get everyone to give a big virtual round of applause for our cast of The Mixer as they enter the stage? I've got a post-it with the cast on it. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause as they come on one by one. Ben Keane.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, Ben Staith.
Hello.
Everyone else just gets a first name. Derek.
Yo.
Glenn. Cherokee. Rosa. And Jeremy.
Good evening.
Hi.
Oh, this is our beautiful cast for The Mixer. How's everyone doing there?
Yeah.
Solid.
Good.
Solid. Solid. Wonderful. Well, we're going to get things kicked off tonight at The Mixer with a little game that I like to call Lines from a Hat. Now, how this is going to work, everybody at home, is I'm going to throw them some kind of scenarios, and they're just going to throw out some of the best lines they can think of that would fit that scenario. So is everyone ready to play The Mixer this evening?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
A range of emotions. Oh yeah, I think so. Let's start it off with things you wouldn't expect to hear at Scott Morrison's coronavirus briefing.
All right. So everyone, you're going to inject yourselves with disinfectant. That's how you're going to solve it.
Yay. Points.
So everyone, it turns out that when we milk the blood from Donald Trump, that has solved coronavirus, and so we'll be bathing in his blood from now on.
Gruesome.
April Fool.
Get one more.
This proves to me, actually, now that I think about it, God's not real.
Hey, there we go.
Controversial.
Speak Christian, you know.
Yeah. Things your boss doesn't know about your work from home arrangements.
The massive pile of soiled Kleenex underneath my desk.
Oh, gross.
I've been sneezing a lot.
Ah, good. Thank you for clarifying, Derek.
The fact that I'm always preparing food when I'm usually chatting and supposed to be doing work. But again, we're women, we multitask.
Yeah, no, sorry, boss. I haven't just been doing the normal 9 to 5. I've been working from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. every day. Honest, I swear.
All right, let's move on with the worst new delivery app.
We got, this is the one, you're missing out on all that street interaction. So this is the one where I yell at you, a rude comment that's ambiguously about your body.
That's like that one that's been trying to send me more hair, like to the front of my forehead, but like the address keeps mixing up or something like that.
There's the Uber Eats where the wet nurse will come round.
Eric's on fire tonight. Let's get one more, everybody.
That's a Chris Muldoon joke. You deserve it.
Great. Thanks, Eric.
One more. Oh yeah,
one more.
It's rat delivery.
Rat delivery. Dig
Just
it.
rat delivery.
Perfect. And let's finish it off with the real reason why we aren't allowed outside.
so that the government can just cut down all of the trees and like pillage all of the natural resources, and we just have to stay inside, man. We can't even like protest or nothing, man. We can't do anything.
Too real.
The government installing 6G towers all over.
The reception's so good. Oh.
So we can't get any tin foil from the supermarket to protect ourselves.
It's to heal the earth because we're the virus. That's why.
Oh, ending on a too real note, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause for our lines from a hat, folks. We're going to keep the show rolling. Great job, everybody. I was worried for a second, Derek, but you pulled it back. We're gonna start it off with the first two-person scene of the night. This is a scene for Ben and a scene for Glenn.
Ben.
Which Ben?
Oh, Ben Keane. Thank you. This is for Ben
me.
Keane and Glenn. And in this scene, Ben, you've discovered that your dad, Glenn, has been lying to you about his job. I'm going to pull something from the chat. His job is actually secretly at a pie factory.
I'm Ben's dad, am I?
You are Ben's dad.
Putting on a bit of weight recently, Dad.
Yeah. In these difficult times, I'm just taking a bit of comfort, a bit of extra foods. Nothing wrong with that.
Is that a? Oh. Is that a bit of curry steak on your?
Curry. Yeah.
Didn't you just come from the office?
Yeah, no, I've definitely been at the office. So I've been doing the books all day at Accountants Are Us. So it's all I've been doing is just balance sheets, profit and loss statements, other accounting stuff.
Right. I looked up Accounts for Us on the JobSeeker JobKeeper payment ATO website, and
did you?
Yeah, because I thought, well, why am I getting this $1,500 when I don't really work there? And I thought, well, no, that's a bit weird. I wanted to make sure my dad wasn't embezzling, but it turns out the whole company doesn't exist.
Sorry to interrupt. Just got a delivery of a big bucket of government cash here.
Uber Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
great.
Uber Cash, Uber Govy Cash.
Yeah, Uber Govy Cash.
Yeah. It's for, it says dad on here. So.
Let's see. A big round of applause for our players there in the chat, please. Wonderful scene. Yes, I did spend a little bit of time making sure my UCB hoodie was visible in the background chat because it's a sad day for the UCB. They just had to close one of their theaters in New York City, so it's a solidarity hoodie. We're going to move on to our next scene. That is a scene for the other Ben Snaith, and Rosa. And this is a scene, Ben, you have gone to visit a psychic, Rosa, about your relationship problems. That's all I'm going to give you.
Hi. I assume you know why I'm here?
I don't think you know why you're here, Ben. Yes, I do know your name.
Wow, that was spooky. Rosa, thank you for wearing a name tag.
I'm a professional, so.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I know you think you're here to contact your dead grandfather.
Yeah.
But that's not why you're really here, is it, Ben? Is it, Ben? Ben.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is I'm getting a vibration. And the vibration smells like jealousy.
No, I'm not a jealous person. I'm just a friendly person. I'm here to speak to my granddad. If you can't let me speak to my granddad, then I'm taking my $80 back.
Well, what's that in your pocket there? What is that?
Oh, this?
That looks
Picture
like
of my ex-girlfriend with her new boyfriend.
Let's see. She cracked it. Psychic cracked it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep on rolling. This is for the remaining players, Derek, Janaki, and Jeremy. This scene is Oh, wonderful. This is great. This is a family Skype date. Janaki, you are the grandmother of Derek and Jeremy, and you have some news for your grandsons.
Oh, my favorite grandsons. I'm so glad you showed me how to use Zoom. It's so fascinating. Love it. It's so good.
Good to talk to you, Granny Janny.
Oh, Jeremy, you're looking
Hi,
so
Granny.
good. Oh, Derek, both of you are looking so handsome. So proud of you. Now, what I wanted to tell you both was, now I've been thinking a lot about the way the state of the world is at the moment. There are just so many people who just don't, there's just so much that people don't have. So I was thinking, I want you to help me do my will. It's about high time I do my will. So I want you both to help me do up my will, because I'm going to leave it all to the cat shelter down the road.
Meow. Meow. Granny,
Yes.
yes, my mother, your daughter.
Yes, your mother, about her.
You know, she's a cat and Daddy was a human. It's a bit weird. I am actually half cat.
Granny, don't listen to Derek. That's ridiculous. I have adopted 300 cats, though. And I'm starting a shelter.
So good of you, Jeremy. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So you will completely support the shelter, won't you, Granny Janny?
I think
We cut to Jeremy trying to round up enough cats to make his grandmother think that he's got a shelter.
Meow.
Oh, okay, that's 3. All right. Do you guys aren't desexed, are you?
I'm not.
Excellent.
You're
a
We'll
boy.
call it there while the cats go insane. Wonderful. Truly, some excellent cat acting. I'm not sure that Ben Snape's ever seen a cat in his life, but whatever that was a good time. I'm sure the people in the chat will agree. We're gonna have the RSPCA on us.
I was desexed. I don't know. Okay.
Look, it worked, man.
Okay.
Let's move on to actually our next game of the night. Everyone in the chat, what I want you to do right now is I want you to spam. Locations, objects, professions. Those 3 things. Objects, locations, professions in the chat, so we can play our next game. Let's see if it happens. Hopefully, it'll happen soon. Is someone in the chat? Jeremy, what are you doing, buddy? Don't try and influence the show. So hopefully people are going to spam that sort of stuff as I kick off our next game, which is a little game that we like to call Sex with Me. Can I get everyone back in the room, please? Look at you all. Prompt as anything. Except Rosa. Yes.
Meow.
Rosa's still in cat mode. Become the suggestions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out a list of things, and the players are going to describe how sex with them is like that thing or place or person. They're just coming through so fast. And we're going to kick it off by sex with me is like Hobart.
Because it's really cold and you can see Antarctica from there.
Sex with me is like Hobart. Only old people and students visit.
Sex with me is like Hobart. Quite sleepy.
Sex with me is like Hobart. You go there once and you never go back.
All right, we'll keep it going. Sex with me is like a bakery. You didn't have a bakery. I have a bakery. Sure, a bakery.
Sex with me is like a bakery. It only closes for 1 hour between 3 and 4 a.m.
Sex with me is like a bakery. Hot buns.
No.
Sex with me is like a bakery. Sticky. Everything's sticky.
Sex with me is like a bakery. There's either mock cream or fresh cream.
It's like a bakery. In the late afternoon, everything is cheaper.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a bakery, and I'm talking baguettes, baby.
Sex with
yeah,
me
go
is
on,
like
last
a
one.
bakery. You need 25 cents for sauce.
All right, we'll move on. Sex with me is like Centrelink.
Sex with me is like Centrelink right now. Right now, everyone wants it. Everyone. Now.
There's a queue out the door.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like Centrelink. I pay you to do nothing.
No.
Whoa.
Sex with me is like Centrelink because you will listen to a lot of classical music.
Sex with me is like Centrelink. You are going to wait a long, long time, but you will get rewarded.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like Centrelink. You've got to fill in a little questionnaire first. And
Sex with me is like Centrelink. The whole process is easier for the over 65s.
Yikes.
Sex with me is like Centrelink. Because you backdated your application, we're going to have to cover that back for the last 6 weeks.
Nice. Sex with me
Sex
is
with
like
me
a
is like-
skydiving. Sorry, we got to move on. Sex with me is like a skydiving instructor.
Sex with me is like a skydiving instructor right now on Centrelink.
Sex with me is like a skydiving instructor. 2 minutes of just like screaming at the top of our lungs.
sex with me is like a skydiving instructor. I'm strapped to your back.
With me is like a skydiving instructor. 4 to 6 different people a day.
Sex with me is like a skydiving instructor. You think you're going to die most of the time.
Sex with me is like a skydiving instructor. You have to take a huge leap of faith, and then you have to keep taking more huge leaps of faith.
With me is like a
with me is like a
skydiving instructor because all of the photos of us look like this.
Sex with
One
me
Derek
is like
on Benedict.
skydiving. You can buy the DVD for $49.95 afterwards.
Oh.
All right, Derek, last one. You got one?
Oh, you come and touch on that. Sex with me, pay an extra $100, and I'll film you going all the way down.
Yikes. We'll end with one last one. Sex with me is like a grave digger.
Sex with me is like a grave digger. Slow, methodical, deep, service.
Me is like a grave digger. I'll fill you a hole with a stiff.
And we go. That's going to do us. That's going to do us. You can't get any better than that.
A hole with a stiff? I mean, really, that's it.
That's
Wow.
Classic.
Look,
Wow, Derek.
well done, everybody. That was a
Nailed
fantastic game. Can I get a big virtual round of applause for our players? We've got someone. Brendan is hashtag Team Rosa. There you go, Rosa. You got a fan.
Is there a winner in this thing?
Well, Brendan says hashtag
Better
Team
not
Rosa.
be.
So
You're all going down for
Last
some
week it was
reason.
Team Crystal, so you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to our players, we're going to keep it rolling by doing. This will be fun. Let's get 3 players. Let's get the 2 Bens and Janaki to stage, please. This is Ben Snaith and Janaki. You're interviewing Ben Keane on a red carpet. He's a celebrity, a very, very famous celebrity. And your inspiration for this scene is from the chat, the words trumpet.
Then,
Ben, I've noticed you wearing trumpets on your feet today. Why is that?
Yes, I
how's your process? It's so important for you as a creative. We need to know your process.
There's something so horny about your footwear.
So horny.
Yes, this is where my process starts. Trumpet feet. I can't show you now, but I start with trumpet feet and I work my way up.
It's a
Do you
metaphor.
think this metaphorically?
Yeah.
Do you think that this will give you an added chance of winning the Gravedigger Award?
For the greatest trumpet solo from a grave, right, Ben? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying mixed media, in these tough times these days, and on a more serious note, with Anzac Day being tomorrow, I thought how could I connect the two? And you know, this is what my creative mind genius came up with. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some people are calling you Squelch Foot, though. And how does this make you feel?
Does it
Well, I
hurt?
hope so. I hope so. Yeah, because you know, I legally changed my name to Squelch Foot 4 years ago, and
Whoa.
everyone still calls me Ben, and it's quite frustrating. So I'm glad it's taking on.
Did you
Does
know
it-
this, Janaki?
No, I didn't, and it breaks my heart. What do you have to say to those people, Ben? Those
Well-
ones that started this awful, awful situation?
Once
Why
again,
are they
I
calling
don't
you
think
Squelch Foot?
I
Yeah.
don't think you're following me. I legally changed my name to Squelchfoot, and I'm actually going
I
to have to
feel
fire
so
my.
awful that I haven't called you that. I've been calling you Ben for the past 4 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel horrible about that. Oh, we didn't know about that.
I'm going to have to fire my PR
Squelchfoot.
guy. Yep.
We
I
see
think
Ben
he's-
with his publicist, played by Rosa.
Ben.
Look, Sarah, I know we've been together for 40 years.
Ben. I
Stop
didn't
calling
call
me
you.
Ben.
Oh,
I've told you
I'm sorry.
1,000 times.
So sorry,
Say my name.
Squelchfoot. Squelchfoot.
Thank
You
you.
know how I advised you against calling yourself Squelchfoot, and I said it's gonna make you sound gross, and people aren't gonna like it.
And look what happened.
I have to eat my words because
Yep.
you are so famous now, and in fact, they've asked me if you want to do a line of special Crocs, the Squelchfoot Crocs, where they put little bags of wet goo inside every.
Like,
every
you,
Croc.
like you've just come out of the water and you're wearing your Crocs and it makes
Yeah.
a squat.
Yeah. Or
I
like
mean,
maybe
this
if
To
you-
another red carpet. Ben, I have been wearing your Squelch Feet food shoes for 12 days now. These are incredible. Look,
They're fantastic, Alfie. They've never been better.
And wait until they start pruning. Like that's when the real payoffs come.
Oh, gross. That's it. That's the scene. Nice job. Truly, some good foot stuff in that scene. Let's keep it going with it's our last scene of the half by the looks of things. I'm going to get everyone who wasn't in that scene, including Rosa, into this scene. This is what a wonderful group of people. You can join us, Rosa, as well. Queue up. Is that everyone else in the show? Yeah, that's it. Cool. This is a club. You guys are all in a club together, but it's a weird club. I'm going to pull from the chat. You guys are all in the wonderful the Mount Cootha Appreciation Society. Thank you to Nick Moncrief for that suggestion of Mount Cootha. This is the meeting of the Mount Cootha, whatever I just said, Society.
What did you say?
Appreciation Society.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, enjoy.
So how much do you guys really appreciate Nancootha? I mean, like,
10 out of 10.
I can tell you how much I appreciate it. I have been there every morning for the last 4 weeks looking for powerful owls, and I saw
Look,
how
I
powerful owls?
thought this was. Is this not a meeting of the Mount Cootha Appreciation Society?
This is the
Yeah.
Mount Cootha Appreciation Society.
Well, here's my question.
yeah.
When are we going to liberate Mount Cootha from those bloody towers transmitting toxic signals across the earth? Huh? That's why I joined.
Great
If
question.
you,
Here.
if you really appreciated Mount Cootha, you'd appreciate the towers as well. I don't think you're really cut out for this society.
You
Right.
saying?
Great.
Right.
Yeah. Derek, that
Right.
is a lovely point, Derek. Yep.
Great
yep.
points. I think both of you make really good points. They're just at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Human beings put those towers on, Derek.
It was
Nature-
humans. It was humans
Nature
that
didn't
put them
create
there.
the towers. Nature created the mountain, and that's what I love. The mountain.
Has an excellent point, doesn't she, Glenn?
That's a tremendous point. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
tremendous point.
but how would we be talking right now if it wasn't for the towers? How would we appreciate it virtually?
I could come to your house, Derek.
Oh.
If anything, that's
I
a
could
better.
come.
I can't.
Come
That's such
Yeah.
a good
to your house.
It's a good point Derek has.
I come to all your houses.
What are you going to do to our houses?
No, I'm coming there to talk to you about how I love Mount Cootha.
No. Not right now.
we can't we don't want the worlds to collide. I don't want sort of the amount of Cooper appreciation stuff coming into my personal life. I like to keep two things very separate.
What is that, mate?
You're
Does your wife not love Mount Cootha, mate?
She doesn't like Mount Cootha, and it's a thing I'd like to keep.
We see Glenn coming clean to his wife Janaki.
I've got something.
What is it, honey?
It's something I've hidden from you now for a couple of years, and
Okay.
It kills me to say this, but I love Mount Cootha.
What is the matter with you?
I love it.
In walks Mount Cootha, played by Ben Snaith.
I love it. And the other thing I got to tell you is I'm actually leaving you. I'm leaving you for Mount Cootha.
What?
He loves me, Janaki.
And scene! What a beautiful, beautiful relationship scene. To close us off, can I get everybody back in the meeting, please? Can I get everyone on the YouTube to give a big round of applause to everybody in the mixer half as they leave the stage? My dad said my dad is on the YouTube chat, and my dad says there needs to be a winner. So because he got one last scene than everyone else, the winner is Ben Keane. Yay!
The true spirit of Mount Cootha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get a big round of applause for our mixer cast as they leave the stage? Can I get a big round of applause for Rosa?
Ooh, Rosa.
Yeah. Ben Keane.
Yay, bye.
Jeremy West.
Winner.
See ya.
Glenn.
Hey, bye.
Yay.
Bye.
The other Ben. Ben Snape.
Woo.
Yay.
Anarchy.
Woo.
Yeah.
All the way from South Australia, Derek.
Derek.
Yay.
Wonderful. I'm sure I've forgotten to look at the camera the entire time that I've been on the camera, but that's fine. You all know when I'm looking here, I'm really looking at you. If I'm looking right here, I'm looking at you. We're going to keep things going, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope everyone's been counting how many times I've said the words, we're going to keep things going in this Big Fork Fridays, because let me tell you, it's a lot. Our second half, I'm very excited for. Our second half is a radio play, improv in the style of a radio play. And what I'm going to need everybody out there in YouTube land to do for me right now is throw these things at us in the chat. A genre for this radio play and the title of the radio play that you want. You can hear someone clapping and coughing in the background. Who could it be? One of our performers. So if you guys could just throw a genre and a title for this radio play into the chat, that would make our day and make our lives much easier. So what we're going to do now, without any further ado, is bring on the cast for the radio play. And I'm going to remember who's in the radio play very simply with my post-it note and bring on the wonderful Adam.
Hey, let's keep things going.
Great. Welcome back. You just missed from the previous. It's Rosa.
Really, truly keeping things going with the same cast member.
Excellent. And Taylor.
I'm going if you're going.
Excellent. Chris Milne.
Most definitely keeping things going.
He was the one coughing earlier. Chris Martin.
Yeah, I'm going, and it was me who coughed.
Oh, trapped by the Chris thing.
Us.
Calvin.
Driving home from 5 o'clock every day. It's Kelvin.
I don't know what that was, but we're going to welcome our narrator for our radio play now to the stage, Brad Daniels. Oh,
Yeah.
what an ensemble.
Look at that
Will
dramatic
continue.
backdrop. Wow.
Going.
Please do. We've got some interesting. We're not going to choose this, but just bring on my dad. Again, it was the suggestion that we needed a genre and a title, and he's just said 3 words: tomato ketchup mystery.
I don't hate that.
No, I'm not. Sorry, Dad.
No?
That's a little much.
Thanks, Norm.
There's some interesting ones. Luke O'Brien, I've appreciated your contributions, but we're not doing erotica when the bulls go mad. We will, in fact,
What a bull penis description.
Oh,
for that
yes.
one, I imagine.
We will, in fact, be doing
Pendulant.
a. Actually, No, let's do this. This is a film noir, and the title of the film noir is Halo. That's from Greg Sudo.
Very ambiguous.
Halo.
Yes, Halo is the name of it. Halo. So without any further ado, we can all head away while Brad introduces the radio play noir called Halo.
It is midnight in Los Angeles. Outside the Catholic Archdiocese, a cab pulls up and out steps two bishops deep in discussion. The fog enshrouds them as they walk towards the front door of the diocese. Thus, our play begins.
Oh, it's quite a day today, isn't it, brother?
It's very chilly.
I feel an ominous cloud in the sky.
Oh, did you reckon it's Satan's hand gripping Los Angeles again?
I do. That sounds exactly like it. You're a poet, brother.
Oh.
Satan's hand grips Los Angeles like a great claw machine descending on our world.
At that moment, a figure steps out of the darkness, out of the shadows, and levels a gun at the bishops.
My God.
We are bishops.
And I am Satan.
What?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, brother, I've been shot right through the heart.
I'm gonna start CPR on you.
I'll put in a good word, Jesus, for you.
Oh God! These are blanks. Bishops are so dramatic.
No,
He has a heart condition, you fool.
it's a heart attack. That's it. Good night, sweet world.
Why would you jump out and use blanks, you idiot? You killed the greatest archbishop I've ever known.
I just meant to pepper him up and scare him a bit, not kill him. How was I supposed to know?
Well, you just don't do things like that. Now, do you know what's responsibility? I was the priest that just winged it, man. I winged it, and I was in his shadows. Now all the responsibility of the world's on my shoulders.
Yes, that's why I came here. I know how winging it you are. You're a little bit rebellious. I think you're not really cut out to be a bishop. That's why I've got a question for you. If you could do my bidding in the priest's world, bring them down from within. I mean, you could say no, but I'll just take your soul. So you probably should say yes.
Oh, yes.
The
My
Big Fork
Dark
Theatre
Lord.
presents a rock try-hard mystery, Halo. Cut to the detective's office. Rock Tryhard is sitting behind his desk waiting for a customer to walk in, a client.
Every day I look out from behind my desk and I see the dentist's office across the hallway. They do so much business there. Who knew people had so many teeth? I sit here, my dingy brown office, walls covered in wallpaper, walls covered in, hey, welcome to my office. My name's Rock Tryhard. Can I help you?
It's the cop shop.
I'm like an unofficial cop. I'm a private investigator.
All right, then it's an unofficial. Not anyone can do something at all.
I can call the cops for you. I'm very bored.
Well, you better be calling a long time.
What? Why? You want me to start calling now? I can
Bring it through. There are so many crimes happening to me right now.
Right now.
Hello, cop shop. How can I help?
Hey, it's me, Rock. What's up?
Yeah. Hey, Rock. How's it going?
Someone else came in because they thought I was a cop.
Oh, that's embarrassing for you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
Is it embarrassing? I don't know. Anyway.
Well, you're not a cop. You're not a cop.
Oh yeah.
You don't even have the same powers as a cop.
Yeah.
All of you down here at the cop shop. It's quite funny.
Yeah. Okay, Barry. You don't have to say it every time I call you. You know what I mean? Anyway.
I mean, come on.
Okay, well, just give
you
me
didn't go. Okay.
Give me a second. Okay. Hey,
Doing
you're looking really sweaty and you're really short. What's your problem? What's your crime-based issue? You sweaty short person.
I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm an imp from hell.
What are you so sweaty? Excuse me, I'm just gonna have to call you back, Barry.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Wait, I gotta tell you, the cops in this town, they're big Catholics. They don't want to talk to an imp from hell. But me, I don't have any religion. I'm just a detective. I'll help you.
Really?
Yeah, what's your problem, man?
I know so many crimes that are happening all the time.
Okay. Have we start with one?
There was one particular crime that the imp wanted to talk about.
There's this one crime at 10 p.m. tonight at the library. There's going to be 10 people coming together doing spooky stuff.
What kind of spooky stuff? Wait, do you have hooves? Are those hooves?
What of it?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. It's totally fine. So this spooky stuff isn't technically illegal. It's not a crime.
It is if it's got tax evasion as part of it.
Really?
Murder.
Wow. I'm a specialist in both murder and tax evasion.
It also has breeding of illegal pets.
I've never done that one, but I could put it on my resume. Right, let me get my notebook and let me get my old gun from when I used to be a cop. And then we could go.
Rock try hard went back in her mind to when he was a cop. But we will move forward in time to 5 minutes to 12 o'clock, where a group of people, including the ghost of Al Capone, are meeting to plan spookiness.
All right, everyone. Everyone's here. You've all done spooky stuff. I want to know all of the spooky stuff you did today. Start off small. We always start off with murder. Work our way up to murder. Start off with the small stuff.
I got something, Al. I got something.
All right, Al. Tell us what you've been doing as a ghost.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Just I say my own name to punctuate the things I say.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Al says. I got some capybaras, and I've been making them mate.
How is that spooky for other people?
It's a crime against nature. It is. Have
I
you
know,
ever
but
seen a capybara?
I know they're actually on some pictures they're quite cute. But how is that spooky if no one knows that you're breeding them?
Well, I dress them in little ghost costumes to make
You're
them
a
feel closer
monster.
to me.
You're a monster.
It's good to be a ghost.
Calvin, what spooky thing did you do today?
All right, so get this. You know about my warehouses full of spider monkeys, right? That's everyone
every
knows
meeting
about.
we hear about it. The spider monkeys, am I right?
All right. So I've got them running in treadmills, right? Generating electricity. And then, this is the spooky thing, right? Get this. I use that electricity to mine Bitcoin.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got another one, boss. I got another one.
All right, you get a second go.
Just to up the stakes. I got one of my henchmen, a little guy called Chris, and I told him to go and scare a Catholic archbishop with this gun full of blanks. It was a great prank.
How did that go? How did that? They got all scared.
I switched the guns. I did the old switcheroo.
Wait, it had actual bullets in it?
Killed the archbishop. Classic Al Capone mix up.
Then the clock struck midnight.
Ow.
And the spooky meeting was underway. Outside, Rock and I was waiting when he was approached by a strange figure.
Okay, you can do it. You can approach a group, including a ghost. You can do it. You were kicked off the force because you couldn't run, but that doesn't matter. Oh, hi. Hey, what's up? Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Yourself.
Oh.
That's right. We come together as a pair, as a three.
You guys are surrounding me. I was supposed to sneak up on your meeting, and now you're all here
Yeah.
around me in a circle.
It's a library. Everyone's really quiet so we can hear you when you sneak up on us.
Do you hear me talking to myself?
You appear to have no inner monologue.
Yeah. You say everything really loudly.
Okay, well,
sometimes screaming it out.
Look, I got my gun here, all right? I've got it in my hand, and it's a real gun. I swear to God. So don't fuck with me, all right?
Oh, if there's one thing ghosts can't handle, it's guns. I'm out of here.
Oh no! Ow! Oh God! Oh, it's just us humans.
Wait, that first guy, right? He's gone. I was gonna say, did that guy look like Satan to you guys at all? Did he have like a Satan-y vibe?
I mean, we're all trying to look more like Satan here in this spooky group.
Funnily enough, he did have a Satan-y vibe. And we cut to 10 minutes later in hell, where Satan explains his plan.
I am this person. Chris Mills is this person, right?
That's right. You're simply a minion of mine. Ah, well. Not long now until I've...
Oh, thanks for inviting me to hell to explain
thank
your
you.
plan.
I was going to talk to myself, but I'm very glad you're here.
I mean, I wasn't really sure when you said I had to take them down from the inside, so I'm glad you have a plan.
That's right. I'm always prepared. As Satan, you need to come with a plan.
Well, let's hear it, detailed step by step.
Easy. Well, the first thing, you get involved with this group, okay?
Yes.
Make sure, I mean, this sounds like, because I hear everything, you know. It sounds like they've been maintaining some pretty weird shit. Definitely some crimes. I hear some animal stuff.
Where do they meet?
Where do they meet? They meet at the church, around the church.
Around the church.
Just because it's extra bad to do so. Yes, they're
Okay.
quite naughty. They're quite naughty.
Naughty group around the church. Okay.
Yes. So you go to the church, and they seem to be doing good work. They've got tax evasion as well. That's a bad crime. You know that's a bad crime.
Yes.
That's right. Tax evasion, the animals, and then there's one other thing they do. I can't remember what it is.
Just then, the bishop had a flashback to the time he evaded tax in his youth. That's you, Chris.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now, look, as your accountant for the church, I really recommend that you pay your taxes. You specifically, because obviously the church doesn't pay its taxes, but you should pay its taxes.
Don't pay the tax.
Whoa. It's the girl I had a crush on before I joined the priesthood.
I don't know who you're talking to. It's just me in this room. If there's some sort of ghostly figure, it's probably a message from Satan. But I really do recommend you pay your taxes.
Oh, it's a...
Let's do it illegally.
What? Ladies, tell me why I shouldn't pay my tax.
Only squares pay tax. Hot people don't.
Am I hot?
We'll
no,
see.
not really. Well, no.
I could be hot.
Maybe
You're a
you could
bishop.
grow into it.
I
Maybe
could be
you
a
grow
hot
into it.
bishop. I'm not paying my tax.
We flash back to hell where Satan is explaining how tax evasion is bad.
It's simple. When you take them... Oh, you've left me.
Oh, no, sorry. I was peeing.
I mean, so, you know, you can stop doing that here.
Excuse me, boss.
Yes.
I'm a demon. I've just been cleaning out the hell toilets, and someone did a huge shit in there. It's crazy. It's all up on the walls.
I would
and
say
live in hell. But I was
almost
wondering if I could get permission to put up a sign, maybe that says, "Don't shit on the walls," you know?
Permission
Can you
granted.
come, Satan, can you come in a bit closer so I can whisper into your ear?
I'd love to. What have you got to say?
My stomach's been acting up lately. Since you shot my friend, my stomach's been doing these. It's disgusting. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Anyway.
so that soul of yours, you don't really seem to care about it, do you?
No.
You've forgotten my threat, haven't you? The threat.
Satan was so annoyed He decided not to explain his plan after all and just carry it out.
Good.
We cut to the next day on Venice Beach, where Rock Tryhard is solving the case.
All these people walking up and down this boulevard, wearing shorts, enjoying the sunshine. Little do they know, there's a guy, the spider monkey guy. It's not him. Sorry, Mom. Little do they know that in the
Did you say spider monkey?
No, I didn't.
Are you looking to buy a spider monkey?
Actually, yes. I've been thinking about buying a spider monkey. This is my chance. Finally, I'll get to go undercover like I never could on the force.
That is great because nobody is buying spider monkeys in this economy.
Wow, no worries.
I have a warehouse full of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Just let me get this. Don't worry about this. This is not a recorder. Okay.
Later, in the spider monkey warehouse, Rock is undercover in a spider monkey outfit, ready to bust the crime.
Oh,
I didn't know this.
Something about this new spider monkey you got, buddy. It just seems a little off.
Yeah, no, it's just like the regular ones. You just gotta make eye contact and don't be afraid.
I was afraid. It's me, Rock. I was afraid. In my mind, I was thinking, is this going to be like the time I went undercover at McDonald's and thought I was supposed to be a burger, but actually I was supposed to be a staff member? But no, I'm definitely supposed to be a monkey right now.
Hey, Calvin.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna say. All the monkeys have that inner monologue thing happening. It's just how they work.
All right. Because I'm about to confess to some pretty nasty crimes, and if there was someone recording, it would be a bad time.
Bad time all round, fella.
Click.
Oh.
That's the sound a recorder makes.
Well, you know that whole capybara breeding, archbishop killing thing I had going on?
Oh, yes.
The whole time I did all that?
Great detail.
The whole time I did that, I was not paying taxes.
It's me! I tore off my mask and I'm confronting you now.
Not again.
I'm not a monkey. I'm 6 times the size of these monkeys because I'm a man and my name is Rock. You just confessed to the worst crime of all, tax evasion.
I put up my dukes.
It's the lowest circle
The
of
police
hell.
came in.
Oh!
Hey, what's going on? We're the real police. What's going on? Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
I called
no.
you, buddy. I called you.
They've got one of those Ghostbuster
police.
machines. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that's right. Kick the trap over there. That's it. We're the cops of the Ghostbusters. Look at it. Detective, you're wrapped up in this. We'll have to take you in.
You can't call me detective anymore, Sarge.
Don't you? Oh, you call yourself
Call me
private
Rock.
investigator?
Yeah.
I'm still not
I'm
a cop, though.
No.
But good work.
Rock was taken to court in disgrace, and our final scene sees the judge getting ready to pass down his verdict to Rock. The judge, in a twist unbelievable to behold, is Satan.
Welcome to my court,
Is there anyone else here?
detective. No one else.
Get over here.
Oh, there is.
Oh, hey, man.
Hello.
Hey, I investigated what you
Did you
told
find
me.
the crimes?
Yeah, but now I'm in jail. I don't get it. Is this on purpose?
Yes. Good work, Imp. Oh.
High five.
How will Rock get out of this situation?
Stitch up.
Tune in next week to find out when we continue the Rock Try Hard mysteries.
And that's the end of our show. That is the end of our show. Can I get a huge round of applause for our narrator? Come back, Brad. Brad Daniels, wherever he is. There he is. Wonderful. What a wonderfully told, perfect story. And another big round of applause for the rest of our cast in the chat, please.
What is happening?
Maybe on
He's
Brad's
wearing
screen.
pants.
I don't know. Whatever happened, tell us in the chat.
Whatever happens in the stream stays in the stream.
What I particularly enjoyed about that was the perfectly plotted adventure.
Yeah, of course.
That was wonderful. Calvin, you're still hiding from us.
Yay!
The spider monkey guy.
Someone says best high five ever. That's a very good way to end it with that beautiful high five. Chloe says best dressed Brad. Oh, you win that award, Brad. You're best dressed.
Definitely.
A lot of clap icons in the chat. Thank you to everybody who's been joining us tonight. We're gonna give our players a big round of applause as they leave the chat. Can I get a big virtual round of applause for Adam? Chris Martin.
Yeah, it's me.
It's Chris Martin. Chris Milne. Calvin. Taylor. The 2-half sensation Rosa. And a narrator for the evening, Brad Daniels. Great. Go check out what's your podcast, Brad? Problem Issues?
Problematic Issues.
Problematic Issues. Go check out Brad's brand new podcast on Spotify called Problematic Issues. It's about bad
troubling
books.
issues.
Troubling issues. It's one of those. It's called Troubling Issues. It's on Spotify right now. It's about bad comic book stuff. It's a good time. I listen to it today. Hey everybody, that's the end of our show. This is where I remember to look into the camera again. You've been watching Big Fork Fridays. We are here every Friday until the world goes back to normal, and you can come and visit us in Paddington where we do our shows. If you liked what you've seen tonight, visit us next Friday night, but also we'll be running some online classes very soon. So please keep an eye on our website and our Facebook. For those who've stumbled onto this through a random YouTube link, our Facebook is facebook.com/bigforktheatre. Our website is bigforktheatre.com, where you can help us out through this coronavirus time by buying a t-shirt if you'd like to. They're all right there. You can't see them, but that's where they live. Thanks, Ben. Podcast. Oh, totally. I was getting to that, Rosa. We have a podcast here with Big Fork Theatre, and I know the title of that podcast. It's called Get It In Ya, the Get It In Ya podcast. And it is our brand new sketch podcast where we get some of our best sketch performers together to record an audio version of our famous long-running sketch show. It is a great time as well. And you can also find that on all the regular places you would find a podcast. But the best place to find it would be our Facebook page, probably at this stage. You can also check out Taylor and Chris's podcast called Binge Minute. I think that's all the plugs that I remembered. So from everyone here at Big Fork Theatre, my name has been Jim Reynolds, and we will see you back here at 7 o'clock. That's when this show started.
7:30.
7:30 is when this show started. We'll see you back here at 7:30 next Friday night for another edition of the Big Fork Fridays social distancing edition. Good night, everybody. Keep safe. Bye. It's time to end the meeting.